All right, Dr. Grove Higgins here with Neuroathlete with Mary Wilson. So last time we talked about women and pelvic floor. We talked about pelvic floor in general, but men have pelvic floors too, right? And they get problems with their pelvic floors and breathing as well. What's going on with men?
There could be several different challenges or issues. It could be from an accident, a fall, sitting all day long at a desk doesn't help because we're not getting mobility through the pelvis, which then all of those deep hip rotators and the pelvic floor isn't doing what it should, and we have to go back to breathing. If they're sitting in a desk and hunched over a computer or sitting in front of a screen, the diaphragm, the rib cage, all of the muscles that help kind of stabilize and support the core are not functioning ideally for 8 to 10 hours a day, and so that then in turn trickles down to the pelvic floor not having the stability and the function that it needs.
Right. And, and just like with heart attack, men experience heart attack differently than women do. Women have obvious things that they might complain about right off the bat that might put you in the mindset of, oh, there's a pelvic floor or breathing dysfunction. How about men? How similar, how different is it?
Usually it presents as hip pain, low back pain, reflux can be an issue with it, and then different issues with constipation or bowel movements and things like that.
Gotcha. And again, just like with women, it's difficult for men to talk about these things. One, because they just don't think about connecting this symptom over here to this problem over there, because they don't know, obviously. But what are some ways that you start to broach that subject with men to help open up the discussion for pelvic floor and breathing training?
I think just making sure that everybody realizes it's just the way our bodies function and it's natural, and to really break it down and find the source of the issue, we have to be okay talking about poop or not pooping or pain with intimacy or things like that. There has to be another layer or level to that dysfunction, and we're just not trying to be invasive, I'm just trying to find answers.
Right. So you create a safe space because it's a normal thing to talk about, because it's a normal function.
Right.
Right. Okay. Next time, I think what we'll talk about is we're going to talk about what she already mentioned, how sitting and stress affect the health of the pelvic floor and breathing.